pushes back the gloom. I didn't know I needed this until the night became the kiss. The candle flickers soft and low. A gentleman who's learning to slow his breathing, let the cedar calm. His racing heart, his anxious palm. The flame dances, the wax melts down. A man who's finally lost the frown he wore for years, for decades long. The cedar helps him find his song. The wood is warm against his skin. A gentleman who's letting in the quiet of the evening air. The candle tells him stay right there. The scent is deep, the light is cold. A man who's learning to be bold in this stillness, in his calm. The cedar is the only balm. No rush, no race, no chase. Just a man in his own space. Cedar and candlelight, hold me near. A man who's learning to have no fear of the darkness of the night. The calm is the only light. The flame burns steady, slow and true. A gentleman who's learning to renew. The cedar wraps him like a friend. The calm is where he'll mend. The wax pulls at the candle's base. A man who's learning to embrace the slow decay, the gentle in the cedar is the only friend he needs tonight, he needs right now. A gentleman who's learning how to let the hours pass him by. The calm is the only sky. I close my eyes, I breathe the wood. A man who's learning that he could have had this peace so long ago. The candle tells him take it slow. The cedar settles in his chest. A gentleman who's passed the test of being still, of being calm. The candle is the only song. The candle doesn't ask to burn bright, it just glows. And I am learning to let myself be slow. Cedar and candlelight, hold me near. A man who's learning to have no fear of the darkness of the night. The calm is the only light. Candle flickers one last time, and the cedar becomes mine. There's a storm behind your eyes, a quiet that electrifies. I'm not afraid of what's inside. You are the calm before the storm. a stillness that feels anything but warm. It hums beneath your skin, a form of power that I can't ignore. You don't reveal what you contain, a reservoir of coming rain, but I can feel it in my brain, a pressure that I can't explain. I watch the way you hold your frame, a body that could break or tame. But you don't play the power game, you just exist and I'm a flame. There's something in the way you wait, a patience that I can't replicate. A man who knows his own fate doesn't need to accelerate. They say the quiet ones are deep, that the silence is a keep of secrets, that the loud ones weak to find, to hold. You are the deepest I have known, a calm that I wanna call home. A man who walks the earth alone, but never seems to be alone. No lightning, no thunder, no show, just a quiet that makes me wanna know what's underneath, what makes you glow, what makes the calm so slow. The calm before the storm inside, a quiet that I wanna hide inside, inside a place to bide. A man who doesn't need to ride the waves of noise, the waves of pride. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice, it's the storm I hear in the poise of a man who knows his poise. I used to run from the unknown, from the quiet, from the throne of silence that I couldn't own. Afraid to be alone with my own thoughts, my own noise. But you showed me the poise of a man who enjoys the quiet and deploys it like a weapon, like a shield. A power that is never revealed until it's needed, until it's wielded. A calm that is never yielded. So now I let the quiet grow inside me, let the stillness flow. I don't need to know to show what I'm holding, what I sow. I learn from you to calm the weight, the power of a steady state. A man who doesn't need to state his worth because it's innate. You are the quiet I wanna keep, a stillness that runs so deep, a promise that I wanna keep in sleep. The calm before the storm inside, a quiet that I wanna bide inside, inside a place to hide. A man who doesn't need to ride the waves of noise, the waves of pride. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice, it's the storm I hear in the poise of a man who knows his poise. Thunder rolls, rain begins, fades to nothing. Hope has aged, the ember cools, and I have learned to wait. The whiskey pours a golden crown, a gentleman in a quiet town, of his own making, his own mind. A man who's leaving the rush behind. The yoke has held the liquid long, a patience that becomes a song. I sip it slow, I let it burn. A man who's learning to return. The ember in the fireplace glows. A man who's learning what he knows. It's not the noise, it's not the race. The quiet settles on his face. The oak and ember are his guides. A gentleman no longer hides behind the mask, behind the show. The calm is where he wants to go. No fire, no flood, no storm. Just a man in his own form. Oak and ember, hold me still. A man who's learning to refill his cup with patience, not with haste. The calm is not a waste. The whiskey warms, the ember fades. A gentleman in the quiet shades of who he was, of who he'll be. The calm is setting free. The wood of stories in its grain. A man who's learning to contain his own history, his own past. The quiet is the only mast. He needs to sail, he needs to steer. The ember tells him stay right here. The oak has learned to wait for years. A gentleman has no more fears. I hold the glass, I watch the light dance through the liquid, soft and bright. A man who's finally found his pace. The quiet settles in this space. The oak and ember are enough. A gentleman knows when to be tough and when to soften, when to bend. The calm is the only friend. The oak didn't rush to grow. The ember didn't beg to stay. And I don't need to either. Oak and ember, hold me still, hold me still. A man who's learning to refill his cup with patience, not with haste. The calm is not a waste. Ice clings. The ember sleeps, and I am here in the quiet between. The reminder hangs in the air. The bourbon warms me from inside. I didn't know I needed this until the night became the guide. The piano key is soft and low. A gentleman who's learning to go at his own pace, his own speed. The quiet is the only seed. He wants to plant, he wants to grow. The bourbon tells him what he knows in amber waves, in golden light. A man who's learning to be right. The B minor settles in his chest. A gentleman who's finally passed the test of being still, of being calm. The bourbon is the only balm he needs tonight, he needs right here. The piano tells him have no fear. The chord resolves, then hangs again. A man who's learning to begin. No scale, no key, no score. Just the quiet he's looking for. Bourbon A man who's learning to unveil the layers he has kept so tight. The quiet is the only light he needs to see, he needs to feel. The B minor tells him what is real. The chord hangs in the evening air. A gentleman who's learning to care. I press the key again, again. A man who's learning to befriend the mind and knows the softer tone. The quiet settles in his bones. The bourbon warms the core, sustains a gentleman who's broken chains of needing to be loud, to be heard. The calm is the only word, the minor key. No sadness, but it also knows the grace of letting sadness be and finding its own place. Bourbon and B minor hold me close. A man who's learning to dispose of all the major keys of life. The quiet cuts through like a knife. The chord fades, the bourbon's warm, and I am here in the calm of the storm. The flame touches the leaf, and I breathe in the moment. The smoke knows what I need before I even know it. The cutter clicks, the flame ignites. Gentleman who's learned the nights are not for rush and not for haste. The quiet is the only taste he wants to hold upon his tongue. The cigar burns slow and young. The smoke curls up a silver thread. A man who's learning what he said. I take a draw, I let it sit. Gentleman who's learning to quit the need to fill the empty space. The quiet settles on his face. The ash grows long, the burn is even. A man who's learning to believe in the power of a slow exhale. The calm is the only tale. No rush, no race, no crowd. The man beneath the cloud, smoke that knows the way to end the longest day. Cigar in contemplation, hold me here. A man who's learning to be clear that he needs nothing but the calm. Smoke is the only song. The ash will fall when it is ready. A gentleman who's slow and steady. The night is long, the smoke is slow. The quiet is where I wanna go. The burn line travels down the lane. A man who's finding his own strength and doing nothing, being still. The quiet is the only will. He needs to follow, needs to trust. The cigar settles in the dust of all the years he spent in chase. I watch the ember glow and fade. A gentleman who's finally made his peace with silence, with the dark. The cigar leaves its final mark, a line of ash, a memory. A man who's learning to be free from all the noise, from all the need. The quiet is the only seed. The smoke doesn't ask where it's going, it just rises like the calm in my chest after years of surprises. Cigar and contemplation hold me here. A man who's learning to be clear, that he needs nothing but the calm. The smoke is the only song. The ember dies, the smoke still climbs, and I am here one more time. The leather holds me like a hand. That is quiet, I understand. This is where I make my stand, in the calm of no demand. The armchair creaks, I sink down deep. A gentleman who's learned to keep his own counsel, his own peace. The quiet is the only release. He needs tonight, he needs right now. The leather settles on his brow, a gentle pressure, soft and true. A man who's learning to be new. The lullaby of evening comes. A man who's learning to beat the drums of his own pulse. The quiet is the only result. He wants to hold, he wants to feel. The leather tells him what is real. The night is singing soft and low. A gentleman who's learning to slow. No song, no band, no choir, just the quiet of his own desire. Leather and lullaby hold me down. A man who's learning to lose the frown that he wore for years, for decades long. Creaks, the night replies. A gentleman who's learning to rise by sitting still, by being here. The calm is the only spell. The leather wraps him like a glove. A man who's learning to love the absence of the noise, the race. The quiet settles on his face. The lullaby soft and deep. A gentleman who's learning to keep his own rhythm, his own time. The calm is the only right. I close my eyes, I let the night wrap me in leather, hold me tight. The lullaby is in my bones. A man who's finally not alone, with his own thoughts, his own fears. The quiet settles like the years. He's spinning, rushing, spinning chase. The leather holds him in the space. The armchair doesn't ask me to move. just holds, like the night holds the moon, and it's full. Decades long, the quiet is the only song. Quiet is the only song. The leather creaks one final time, and the lullaby becomes mine. The midnight suit fits different. It doesn't ask for permission. It just belongs. I button up a smoother lapel. The night is mine, I know it will. The fabric holds me like a vow. A man who's learning to allow himself to quiet the control. The darkness settling in his soul. Not heavy, not a weight to bear, just the armor of the air. The cufflinks catch the low lamplight, a gentleman preparing for the night. Not for anyone, just for himself. A man who's putting fear on the shelf. The midnight suit is not a costume, it's the silence in the room. It's the way I hold my frame. A man who doesn't need a name. No witness, no crowd, no stage, just a man turning the page. Midnight suit, I wear it slow. A man who's learning to let go of the need to prove, to show, to fight. The calm before the night. The fabric whispers against my skin. A gentleman is what's within. Not the suit, but how he stands. The quiet in his hands. I pour a glass, I check the time. The midnight suit is a design of patience, of the waiting game. A man who's learning to tame the fire that used to burn too bright. The gentleman knows the night is not an enemy, it's a friend. The quiet is where men. I walk the room, I feel the weight of everything I used to hate about myself, about the rush. The midnight suit is the hush that settles in my bones, my chest. A man who's finally passed the test of being still, of being calm. The midnight suit is the balm. The night knows my name, and I know it's game. We are the same, we are the same. Midnight suit, I wear it slow. A man who's learning to let go of the need to prove, to show, to fight. The calm before the night. Cufflinks click. The night begins. Not with a bang, but with a breath. button up a smoother lapel. The night is mine, I know it well. The fabric holds me like a vow. A man who's learning to allow himself the quiet, the control, the darkness settling in his soul. Not heavy, not a weight to bear, just the armor of the air. The cufflinks catch the low lamplight, a gentleman prepared for the night. Not for anyone, just for himself. A man who's putting fear on the shelf. The midnight suit is not a costume, it's the silence in the room. It's the way I hold my frame. A man who doesn't need a name. No witness, no crowd, no stage, just a man turning the page. Midnight suit, I wear a soul. A man who's learning to let go of the need to prove, to show, to fight, to calm before the night. The fabric whispers against my skin. A gentleman is what's within, not the suit but how he stands. The quiet in his hands. I pour a glass, I check the time. The midnight suit is a design of patience, of the waiting game. A man who's learning to tame the fire that used to burn too bright. The gentleman knows the night is not an enemy, it's a friend. The quiet is where he'll mend. I walk the room, I feel the weight of everything I used to hate about myself, about the rush. The midnight suit is the hush that settles in my bones, my chest. A man who's finally passed the test of being still, of being calm. The midnight suit is the bomb. The night knows my name, and I know it's game. We are the same. We are the same. Midnight suit, I wear it slow. A man who's learning to let go of the need to prove, to show, to fight, to calm before the night. Cufflinks click. The night begins, not with a bang, but with a breath. I button up, I smooth the lapel. The night is mine, I know it well. The fabric holds me like a vow. A man who's learning to allow himself the quiet, the control. The dark is settling in his soul. The watch knows time. To race, now I just climb. Slowly, slowly, one breath at a time. The patience is the only rhyme. The pocket watch lies open wide. A gentleman who's learning to bide. His time, his energy, his soul. Quiet is the only goal. He wants to reach, he wants to hold. The ticking tells him don't be bold. The seconds pass, the minutes crawl. A man who's learning to take it all. The gold reflects the low lamplight. A gentleman who's learning to write his own story in the pause. Quiet is the only cause. He serves the night, he serves right now. The ticking settles on calm has finally set him free. The ticking is a lullaby, a man who's learning not to cry. Over time he's lost, time he's wasted. The pocket watch is what he's tasted of eternity, of the now. A gentleman who's learning now to let the seconds passing by. The quiet is the only sky. I close the watch, I feel the weight. A man who's learning to accept his fate is not determined by the race. The quiet settles on his face. The ticking stops but not the calm. A gentleman who's found the balm for all the rush and all the chase. The quiet has become his space. The watch doesn't judge the time I've lost. It just ticks, and I'm learning to do the same. Pocket watch and patience hold me still. A man who's learning to refill his emptiness with ticking sounds. The quiet is the only ground. The ticking fades, the watch is closed, and I am here where time goes.
A match knows when to die. The smoke knows where to go. And I know nothing. And that's the peace.
I strike the match, I watch it burn. A gentleman who's learned to turn away from noise, away from need. The quiet is the only seed. He wants to plant, he wants to grow. The smoke rings tell him what he knows. In circles soft and slow wide. A man who's learning to abide. The silk of evening touches skin. A gentleman who's finally in the space he built, the room he made. The quiet is the only trait. He wants to make, he wants to keep. The smoke ring settles soft and deep. The silk is cool against his chest. A man who's finally passed the test.
No rush, no chase, no race.
Just a man in his own space. Smoke rings and silk, the evening's dress. A man who's learning to confess that he needs nothing but the calm. The quiet is the only song. He wants to sing, he wants to hear. The smoke rings tell them stay right here. The silk reminds him he is enough. A gentleman knows when to be tough. I blow a ring, I watch it rise. A man who's learning to despise the need to fill the empty space. The quiet settles on his face. The silk is smooth, the smoke is gray. A gentleman who's found his way to being still, to being calm. The smoke rings are the only song. The match burns down, I let it drop. A man who's learning to stop the endless chatter, endless need. The quiet is the only seed. He needs the water, needs the tent. The smoke rings are the only friend he needs tonight. He needs right now. A gentleman who knows the how. The
Smoke doesn't ask where it's going. It just goes. Like me.
Smoke rings and silk, the evening's dress. A man who's learning to confess that he needs nothing but the calm. The quiet is the only song.
A final ring. It hangs in the air, and so do I.
In the calm. Window closes on the day. The curtains draw, the night will stay. I lay my armor down and pray that the quiet will show me the way. The gentleman's repose is come. A man who's learning to be numb to all the noise, to all the calls. The quiet settles and he falls into the stillness, into the deep. A man who's learning to keep his peace intact, his calm preserved. The night is what he's always served. The bed is cool, the pillow soft. A gentleman who's finally aloft from the ground of his anxiety. The quiet is the only piety. He needs to practice, needs to hold. The night is worth more than gold. The windows closed, the curtains drawn. A man who's learning to greet the dawn. No fight, no flight, no fear. Just the quiet he holds dear. The gentleman's repose, the final rest. A man who's learning, he is blessed to have this moment, have this calm. The quiet is the only song. The windows closed, the night is deep. A gentleman who's learning to sleep, not with his eyes but with his soul. Has finally made him whole. He lays his hands upon his chest. A man who's learning to invest in nothing but the present breath. The quiet is the only death. He wants to die the death of rush. The night is soft, the night is hush. The gentleman's repose is here. A man who's learning to the clock ticks on the nightstand low. A gentleman who's learning to let go of every worry, every plan. The quiet is the only man he needs to be, he needs to hold. The night is worth more than gold. The repose is deep, the calm is wide. A man who's learning to reside. Night doesn't ask me to be anything. It just holds, and I am learning to let myself be held. The gentleman's repose, the final rest. A man who's learning, he is blessed to have this moment, have this calm. The quiet is the only song. tusses against my throat. The twilight knows the note I wrote for no one but the evening sky. A gentleman who's learning why the tuxedo fits like second skin. A gentleman who's letting in the quiet of the fading light, the calm that settles after a fight. He smooths the lapel, he checks the cuff. A man who's finally had enough of rushing, racing, losing sleep. The twilight is the watch he'll keep up. The fabric whispers as he moves. The gentleman who's learning to approve of his own reflection, his own face. The quiet settles in this space. The bow tie is a gentle nod. A man who's finding what he sought was never in the crowded room. The twilight is the only bloom. No audience, no crowd, no glare. Just a man without a care. Tuxedo and twilight hold me close. A man who's learning to compose his own evening, his own night. The calm is the only light. The fabric holds, the twilight fades. A gentleman in the quiet shades of who he was, of who he'll be. The calm has finally set him free. I walk the room alone at peace. A man who's learning to release the need for witness, need for praise. The twilight settles on his days. The tuxedo is not for show, it's for the man he's come to know. In the mirror, in the glass, a gentleman who's learned to pass. The bow tie stays, the twilight deepens. A man who's learning what the evening needs. It's not performance, not the art. The quiet settles in his heart. The tuxedo is his armor now. A gentleman who's learned to allow the silence to be his only friend. The calm is where he'll mend. The twilight doesn't ask for applause. It just falls, and I am learning to answer its call. Tuxedo and twilight hold me close. A man who's learning to compose his own evening, his own night. The calm is the only light. The twilight fades, the tuxedo stays, and I am here in the quiet haze. Needle drop, velvet holes, and I'm nothing but the space soft and low. A gentleman who's learning to slow his breathing, let the music fill the space that he has kept so still. The velvet of the evening air, a man who's learning to be bare. Without the armor, without the guard, the quiet is the only reward. The needle traces every groove, a man who's learning to approve of his own silence, his own calm. The velvet is the only balm he needs tonight, he needs right now. A gentleman who knows the how of being still, of being here. The quiet is the only sphere. No lyrics, no words, no song, just the quiet where he belongs. Velvet and vinyl, hold me close. A man who's learning to dispose of all the noise, all the rays. The quiet settles on his face. The needle knows where it should go. A gentleman who's learning to be slow. The velvet wraps him like a friend. The calm is where he'll mend. The music drifts, a saxophone, a man who's finally not alone with his own thoughts, his own fears. The quiet settles like the years he spent in rushing, spent in chase. The velvet settles in this space. The vinyl turns, the needle rides. A gentleman who no longer hides. I close my eyes, I let the sound wrap me in velvet, pull me down into the quiet, into the deep. A man who's learning to keep his peace, his calm, his steady hand. The vinyl helps him understand that being still is being strong. The quiet is where he belongs. The music doesn't ask me to dance, it just plays, and I just listen. That's enough. Velvet and vine.